So poops, Benjamin Netanyahu is one of the most hated people in Malaysia, but also one of the ultimate sources of creativity if you've seen the sheer variety of pictures involving the man and how he became Netanyahu. You would know that to be true. But you know what else that man did? He also converted Malaysia into a nation of AI experts because, ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Netanyahu is apparently 100% dead. So poops, if you go on pretty much any platform right now and you search Netanyahu, you are gonna get the search result, Netanyahu dead. Netanyahu dead news. Because apparently people just think that he died in some Iranian attack. Israel went into a fight that it could not win. Eye for an eye. Bravo, Iran. Apparently, people saw a video featuring him and they saw that it had 6 fingers. It's kind of wild. To counter all that, Mr. Netanyahu, as some of our acquaintances in Malaysia might call him, posted this video.
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור אצבעות? אתה יכול להראות לנו?
5 fingers, 5 fingers. Anyway, so it goes on. Okay, anyway, that seems like a normal video allegedly, until you start seeing the analysts coming in, making grand declarations saying the clip of Netanyahu drinking coffee is 100% deepfake. Magic pocket and a coffee in the cup that fought gravity. A customer that had a mask behind the counter. Nice try, Netanyahu. So he declares, and in almost every single one of these, you can see people declaring, oh, there's no light on his face. Oh, the fingers holding the cup don't match. There is one less vein on his neck. There is something different about his hand. It is not the normal way a person holds a glass. And so on, so on, and so on. It's actually wild to see the way that people are going out and speculating about this, but it is testament to a simple fact. A lot of people hate this guy. I mean, who would have thought, right? From the fact that a whole bunch of these guys are going out screaming, Israel Chua! Israel Chua! And the heart emojis whenever something related to Iran going after Netanyahu comes up. But it really does seem like there is a sort of collective neurosis that's going on here. It's literally one of the most popular topics in the entire internet, not just in Malaysia but across the world, to the point that this one sane hoax post right here has like 52,000 likes in just 21 hours. After a deluge of comments, it literally takes a full-on investigation from The Independent to show that, well, maybe Grok hallucinated in this situation. They geolocated the video that Netanyahu was in and then reviewed the social media footage, saw Instagram stories, and showcased pretty much everything that was actually going on right there, including the drinking of the coffee. For what it's worth, I don't think Netanyahu is dead at this point. And since people are talking about AI anyway, you do know that whenever you take a picture with your phone or anything else, it is going to be processed with AI, right? Pictures can look so dramatically different depending on what camera you use to capture the image. So if you're saying that the picture of Netanyahu is supposed to not be AI and you can actually tell reality and truth, I think you're in for a rude awakening. And the independent investigation, I think, is legit. I don't have a reason to think at the moment that Netanyahu is actually dead. Though of course I guess people are going to be casually saying that, whoops, Huckabee was also AI generated and everyone else was AI generated as well. All of these are fake, 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 fake. But yeah, dude, I don't know if this is gonna convince anyone. I'm not trying to convince anyone. I think that a lot of these people are too far gone. You can see that from the fact that people are just posting Netanyahu day in and day out, completely convinced of their correctness. And before you know it, we're gonna have an entire new generation of AI analysts in Malaysia. Gosh, this is how we become a high-tech, high-income nation, guys. But yeah, it's kind of not surprising at this point. I mean, Malaysia's official diplomatic position is that we do not acknowledge Israel. Malaysian passports are valid for all countries except Israel. We talk constantly about the whole Palestine thing, to the point that our Prime Minister just casually gives extra 100 mils, like he's giving out potato chips. And we recognize the two-state solution with pre-1967 borders after that fascinating display that was the Six-Day War War showed that the Arabs were basically just bluffing the entire way. Yup, Malaysia supports all that.
Though we're irrelevant to the cause.
And now, faced with the possibility that their greatest enemy of all, the greatest devil, could have disappeared, now people are going crazy, hoping and wishing and praying that it's true, even when the evidence suggests that it's not true. But well, that is how a lot of people in Malaysia live anyway, hoping and praying for something far off in the future, uncertain that they do not know and that they only hope for as if their prayers are going to do anything. Well, that's entirely up to them as long as they don't affect my life. Though it worries me that a lot of these people are actually going to vote. Just think about that for a moment, Sapoop. But at the same time, I guess that's the entire world at this point. A world where you can convince yourself with images one after another and tell yourself that everything is fake when in reality, things are actually more nuanced than that, but you can't really tell what is real anymore because you can't even trust your eyes. But yeah, I don't know, Sapoops. If you're looking for what you hope to be true to become true, then well, I hope that you get your wish. I don't know if that's gonna happen though, but yeah, let's see. Anyway, I just thought this was interesting. That's all I'm saying about that. See ya.